Are you required to have a visual observer? Hey, Remote Pilot 101, Jason here. That's a question we get asked often by our Remote Pilot 101 fan base and customer base. A visual observer is really a second set of eyes. It's not required. It's actually considered optional by the FAA, but it is so helpful. Think about it. We're all about increasing situational awareness. We're all about improving safety. And a visual observer, although not required by the FAA for a good part of our missions, it is required by us in-house. Because we want to take what the FAA gives us with regulations and add on to them to make our operations even safer here. Visual observers simply increase situational awareness. Now, I do believe a visual observer, well, they need to be trained. You can't just pull anybody off the street and say, hey, watch this, right? That's a setup for disaster here. We learned so much in our initial and a recurrent test about CRM, Crew Resource Management, how well we work together as a crew. You can't just pull someone off the streets and expect them to fit perfectly in your crew and know what's happening. I believe a visual observer should be trained. Preferably, they're a remote pilot themselves, and we're just swapping who's at the controls this time and who's the extra set of eyes, so they can speak the language and really can work with each other. Because situations where I must have a visual observer, at least in my book, again, not required by the FAA, but oftentimes required by Jason, let's say, some of those situations are things like when I'm near obstacles or terrain. We don't get much terrain in Florida, but flying somewhere where you get some terrain. Or what about just operating in close proximity to some airspace as well? These are all great times to have visual observers. So what are some other instances, or how are you using visual observers in your everyday operations? I'd love to read that in the comment section below this video. Hey, don't forget, if you didn't win the Mavic last month, well, we're giving away another Mavic 2 Pro. November 1st is the day we announce that. You can sign up at the link that's on the screen right now. Links also in the description. Also on November 1st, we're doing another great VFR sectional chart quiz live. I'm going to show you a sectional chart. You'll see me live here in the studio. I'm going to ask you the actual questions. I'm going to give you instant feedback on why that's the right answer, why that's not exactly the best answer to use. Then at the end, we're going to give away the Mavic and some more great Remote Pilot 101 gear. That's November the 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Add it to your calendar. Links are in the description of this video as well. But can't wait to read your comments about the Visual Observer, and we'll be back next week with some more great content. We'll see you then. Remote Pilot 101 is the most successful Part 107 test prep course on the market, with over 18,000 tests passed. It's one price, and you get our updated initial and brand new recurrent course for life. It's two courses for the price of one, and it's for life. See the actual test questions, learn the material, take the practice quizzes, all at your own pace through our easy videos you've already grown to love. Visit remotepilot101.com to become a member for life and learn more.